Hey guys, welcome back to MYC Uncensored. It's Mel here. So today's interesting topic is, do I really need to have a boyfriend? As broad as this question is, I certainly do think we can answer it from two different perspectives. In saying that, I'm a very firm believer that people come into your life for a certain reason. And honestly, sometimes that single person ends up being the most important person you have in your life. Expanding on that though, every single person is different. You might in fact be ready to have a partner, and if that is, please know your self-worth and exactly what you're deserving of. To the person that sent this, I have no clue who you are, but I can probably only imagine you're probably an incredibly kind-hearted person, and please do know that. Don't let a single person take advantage of that. Speaking about that just in a tiny bit more detail, for me as a grown adult, I might get a tiny bit personal here, and I'm completely okay with that. I've certainly been in situations where I do think I've gotten taken advantage of, and trust me, that pain does hurt. So don't let a single person step over you and take over your life. The one thing I also do want to speak about is you might think you're ready to be in a relationship, but sometimes having a boyfriend straight away probably isn't the right case. So start off with speaking to people, get to know them and set clear boundaries of exactly what you expect to happen. Now, on the other hand, you simply might not be ready to get into a relationship. You might have a full-time job, you might be a full-time caregiver, whatever that might be. And that's okay, it honestly is. Take your time. And not a single person is going to be able to answer this question besides you and you only. Okay, guys, this brings this podcast to an end. As always, if there's any questions you guys do have, please take a look at our Instagram page as well, where we do post a lot of daily updates. Thanks, guys.